energy vampires. Number one, know how to spot them. They're not always that loud person in the room. Sometimes and oftentimes they're quieter and it's a more subtle vibe at first. And you'll start talking to them and you'll start noticing that they may be pushing boundaries a little too soon. They might be oversharing too much too soon. And you're like, wow, I just met you and you're sharing all this with me. Now, sometimes it could be like a genuine need for connection, and knowing that difference versus somebody who's going to be a long term energy vampire is important. But if you don't want to deal with that at all, you have your boundaries, right? You know how much you want to tolerate. Number two is when you spot them, don't engage. You don't know them anything. Not every complaint needs an answer. Not every comment deserves your energy, your response. I had something happen the other day where these guys weren't energy vampires, but they were talking about a very energetically draining topic for me that I did not want to engage with, and I did not agree with them on. And we were in the gym, and they kind of started to like try and get me into the conversation, and I was like shaking my head, but in kind of a funny way where like, guys, not today, not now, I'm not dealing with this, I don't agree, like, and I didn't say I don't agree, but I was like, and then I, kind of was like, I'm gonna go do my workout here, guys. And I did it in a way where I heard them, but I asserted my own boundaries that I was not going to engage in this conversation with them. And I did it in a way where we're still buddies and there's no hard feelings and I don't feel bad. That brings me to step number 3, and you should know your worth. Once you know your worth, meaning that you were brought here for your higher purpose, and that you only have so many minutes. We only have a finite amount of time on this earth, right? Once you get that into your head, it's going to be so much easier to put up boundaries and to avoid energy vampires, because your energy is so precious and you need to take that energy and use it for what your higher purpose is. So anyway, that is my message today. I hope this gets to you, gets to whomever needs it, and I'll see you later. Bye.